Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Gifted ODAN, aka the Hood Prophetess, where I tell the motherfucking truth. I do not sugarcoat the message from spirit. And yes, you can go back and look at my past videos where I have, predicted the motherfucking facts and I have prophesied from my spirit. So I am a voodoo sant. I am initiated as a Hunsi in Haitian Vodu. And yes, so I am connected. I'm not only initiated, some people are initiated and not connected to their spirits. I am connected. You can also get information about my experience if you would like to know, like the Gifted ODAN in Google or Bing or whatever. And you will find my podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, Stitcher, Podbean, Podcaster, and the like. So today we're going to get into a reading for Kanye, mainly asking about his ancestors. Now, how can I see this even better? Am I going to have to move this over so I can see these questions? Hold on. I don't want to move it that far over. So, I placed some questions here. Let me see. Maybe that's okay. I placed some questions here regarding Kanye and his ancestors. So I know that he doesn't really have a relationship with his father. And he also seems to be showing some resentment for his mother, even though he glorifies his mother and kind of like idolizes his mother and, what she's paid for him and stuff. Kanye is a spiritual person, but I don't think that he understands how to disconnect. I don't think I just, honestly, in Vodou, we will ask him to get a Bahum or a lave tete. He would need a Bahum or a lave tete, like a head washing, a cleansing, to reunite himself with because he's just very disconnected from his living family and his like ancestors. A lot of times, you can have dysfunction in your life. The dysfunction that you have in your waking life is also the dysfunction you have with your ancestors. So when you have a lot of trouble with your family members, I'm not talking about like narcissistic family members or people that you have to cut off, but the way that Kanye is doing, where he thinks that everybody is against him, it's kind of like you have to prove yourself to Kanye, that sort of thing. That is somebody who's detached. Like I don't know. It's like they have created their own reality of what their attachments to people are and their emotional. Don't you jump up here, Lulu. Don't jump up here. So that's kind of what I see with Kanye, and I just want to know what his ancestors beyond his mother, going back, his ancestors, what do they feel about his current state of mind? Okay, I also feel that this is let me just say this. This is just a thought. This does not mean it's concrete. He will need to go see a Sangwe. I'm not a Sangwe. I cannot tell you what Loa walks with you. You would need to go to like a Sangwe to do that. You can get a reading from my godfather, or through me with my godfather. You can set up a meeting to know what Loa walks with you, and if you should initiate, I could set that up for you. But for Kanye, I'm not certain that he is probably a child of Dantor. He just reminds me of a child of Dantor. A lot of us, we can be emotionally imbalanced and very, people will probably think that we should seek help, because the way that we're so passionate, and sometimes our passion could be mistaken as just manipulative power and all of that. So I just kind of feel that that is what's going on with Kanye. Like, he may be a child of Dantor, but I wouldn't know for certain. But I am a child of Dantor, and that's why I just kind of feel that he is. A lot of children of Dantor also have trouble with their mothers. A lot of children of Dantor also may be afraid of having children, you know, having their own children, and people may think that we can just very much switch our emotions. Our emotions can be neutral, and then all of a sudden we can really, you know, change. It's a lot in our facial expressions and stuff. And if you ever seen the possession of Dantor, have ever been mounted by Dantor, then you know that a lot of that will, you can, I don't know, if you're really connected with, like, you've really been chosen and you're really connected to your spirits, because not everybody have the same type of experience with the Loa, even if they are initiated, then you will know that, yeah, you have certain traits, you know what I'm saying? You have certain traits of your Loa, and I just feel that he may very well be a child of Dantor. So let's see, what advice does Kanye West's ancestors have for him right now? So we have the death card, which is also the ancestors here. So these are his ancestors. His ancestors are very much scattered. There is a lot of back and forth between his mother's side and his father's side. They're clashing, and so that is also causing an imbalance in his mind, because he is feeling the clashing between the two sides. I don't believe that his mother and his father's side ever really liked each other. And there was always disdain between them, distasteful words exchanged. A lot of times your ancestors will act like that as well. The way that you act in the reality, your ancestors may be doing that on the other side as well. I don't believe that Kanye's mother's side ever were truly receptive and accepting of Kanye's father's side. So there's a lot of clashing between his mother and father's side at this time. And then you see these are some great greats right here. These are like really far back that really want to help him. Okay. These are some great greats that really want to help him. But there's also some family members, living family members, that he needs to reconnect with, that he's afraid of connecting with them, or he feels so detached from them that he doesn't believe that they can connect to where he's at mentally right now. But this is all in his head. They can't connect to him, and he's not understanding that they realize where he's at in his career. They realize what's going on, and they know him, and they also feel like he has the same traits that he's always had, but they have been amplified. They want to support him, and his ancestors are trying to send these relatives to him to help him. He needs to just be more open to these these relatives. Kanye is definitely chosen. He is chosen by God. There's no mistake, and I'm getting chills. Okay, so there's no mistake why his name is Kanye and what that means. He know who he is, but there's a conflict. He's an artist, but I think he lost himself in the artistry, and he is supposed to be doing more with his artistry. He's supposed to be doing something else with his artistry. And this is also this lack of creative expression that he's not able to fulfill and be satisfied with, is also causing turmoil within him. Okay, so there is some mental anguish. He also feels that he's not connecting with God because he's not able to satisfy this expression, as if this expression means that he is connected to God. Yeah, so at the bottom under here, there are also some words that he wished that he said to his mother before she passed away. I think that he has a lot of he has a lot of flashbacks regarding his mother before her death. Within her sickness, there was a lot of times he couldn't be there with her. And that really plagues him. It really, really bothers him. He can't let these things go. He feels that he's getting karma for them, or he's going to receive karma for not doing these things, or that someone will leave him in his old age. That in his old age, he will not have someone to care for him. He's very afraid of being without support, being without family, being without support. And so here we have the Ten of Cups. So they want him. Clarify this. The Ten of Cups. They actually want him to get away from the media. They want him to get away from the media, because his words are going to backfire on him. The things that he's doing is going to backfire on him in some way. I feel like legally it's going to backfire on him. So he needs to actually take a break. They want him to take a break. They want him to step back from talking. Okay, so this could actually get worse. It could actually get worse, and it's because of this. It's because of Kim. It's because of this woman. But this could actually really get worse. He feels that, okay, so on one token, in his mind, he feels that Kim is trying to do stuff to provoke him to do these things. It's like, oh, you want people to really see me. You want these things to happen in this way. You want it, but it's like he's not doing anything to really protect himself or withhold it. And it's like he can't really control these outbursts, but he feels that you're provoking me. You're provoking me. Like, Kim, you're provoking me to do these things when all you have to do is this. It's in his head, though. They are saying for a while she has done things to provoke him, but at this point, it has gone past what Kim has done to provoke him. Now you have taken full control and you're doing things on your own accord. That's what they're saying. And once again, the ancestors are, you have to protect your legacy. It's like they're saying you have to protect your legacy. You have to protect what you have created for yourself with your wife. Are they separated? Are they legally separated? Yeah, so they're talking about the financial stuff with the wife. They really want him to protect that. Okay, protect the legal stuff with the wife with the Ten of Pentacles. They want him to protect that, protect his legacy, protect his foundation. He has other things outside of that he's invested in or created, programs, foundations and stuff like that. So they want him to protect those things. And they feel that he still has time to get control of all of this if he calms, if he actually like gets control of his mental health and removes himself from the internet. Like he needs a publicist. Like I don't know where I don't know how this works, and he needs like a publicist. He needs somebody like, where's his manager? Where's who is telling him, hey, you need to delete that, or hey, not today. You need to take a chill pill. You need to chill out, for a few weeks or something. Okay. He feels like he always has to fight. They're saying like you always been that way, that you always feel like you have to fight. Everything is a fight. You haven't learned how to let God be God. You never let us fight sometimes. Sometimes we're fighting for you. The ancestors are fighting for him sometimes, and he doesn't let them fight. There's bubbles in my water already. Okay. Let's see here. What else do you guys want to say to Kanye? What do you want to say for Kanye? They're saying that he's creating. If he continues on this path, there is no coming back. There is no coming back. It's not going to be able to rebuild. This is going to be imprinted on people's minds within the industry when he's networking with people, going forward with his career. It's not going to really end well for him if he continues on this path. You see yourself in the mirror. The bloodline, his mother's bloodline, his mother and the mother's bloodline, they're really worried about him. They're disappointed. They're disappointed that he's acting this way with women. We didn't raise you like that to act like that with women. So they watch everything. They watch everything. They are present with him when he's doing these things. They don't like the way that he's acting with women. And it's really making them really upset with him, disappointed. They want him to do better, be a better man. This is not the type of man that they envisioned for him or opened these doors for him to be. He has his own will, but there's also spirit that allows certain things to unfold, and this is not where they seen him at this time in his life. So Kim, okay, so this is something that he needs to know. Kim has her own team that can really paint a picture of Kanye. Okay. So this is what's showing me Kim. This is Kim, all of her, abundance, her wealth, her favor in the public eye. This is the public eye. This is the media. These are the corporations. These are, and I just dyed. I put a rinse on my hair. I see. Y'all can see. So this is why my fingers are red. So these are the corporations, the people who are in the background that help to make Hollywood Hollywood. She could really, really start to cause people to not want to have relations, not to have relations with him. Okay. So, though he has built, he also burnt some bridges. He's burnt financial bridges with a lot of people, unbeknownst to the public. Like, there's a lot of financial bridges that he's burnt and that cannot be repaired, or he's on his last leg. He's on thin ice with them. And so Kim has been the person that has held things together because she's more financially astute than him, and adept than him, and she just knows how to maneuver through this industry differently than him. They have different visions when it comes to the way the industry works and how to capitalize off the industry. And so there's a lot of things that Kim has in store for herself. Kim is going to always be okay. Kanye needs to worry about Kim taking everything from him because she has the capability to. She has a spirit, like, listen, y'all not listening to the word. She has a spiritual team and a physical team that can fuck Kanye's shit up. He needs to really connect to his ancestors. I would recommend him getting a head washing to balance and cool down his head, and a bahum to then give offering to his ancestors so they can connect with him, so he can feel connected and have actual connection to his ancestors. Because I'm not going to get on the Jesus thing. But he is not Greek, Roman, okay? He's not Greek, Roman, European. He's not any of those things. His ancestors are black. So he needs to connect with certain spirits, okay? He will benefit more. So, yeah, and then under here, I have them all. They're saying if he, oh my God. Don't allow her to let your legacy fade away. There is something also regarding his son. Something about the son getting older and having some type of resentment towards him, or misunderstanding about his father, based on memory, based on the son's memory, or just the environment can have an impact on the child, on the son. Does he have one or two sons? His son is going to be their relationship is going to be affected in the future. His ancestors also want him to go back to school for something, to get a degree in something that is correlated to an artesian, libertarian type of thing. But he needs to go to school for something else. Uh, to add on to something like that. Um, oh, he did say he was his whole thing was being a college dropout. There's something that they want him to finish. They want him to finish something in school or go. If he did finish, they want him to get like a master's or something in it, whatever he was studying or something. But they want him to go back to school. Like they want him to go back to school or take some classes that will be good for him. He's somebody who has to be studied. He has to stay. He also has like a scholarly vibe about him, where he needs to be he needs to be mentally stimulated through like books and learning new things. Because if he feels that I don't know, if he feels that he knows, he has to be mentally stimulated, or that can make him feel imbalanced, like he's not being put to work, or his mind is not being put to work, and then he starts to get into stuff that he has no business being in. So he's always been like that, like high school, middle school, like he's been one of those. You have to give him something to do, something to have him like center focus that's going to drive him. He has to also have goals, like he needs goals to look forward to. Okay, so well, let me see. How is Kanye's kids viewing him? What do I have a deck that can show me something better? Show me something different. Okay, so how is Kanye's kids viewing him? Wow. So I don't think Kanye is lying when he's talking about what Kim is doing. They're saying that he's not lying. And it's really Kris Jenner, that is really kind of manipulating things in the background. It seems like they see their dad on like an appointment sort of basis. And it seems that they also overhear things, or they're being told. There's some lies here though with this. It's some lies with this. There is some lies that the kids are being told about their father, and why they're not seeing him as much and stuff like that. But it's like they have to see him on like an appointment base type of thing, or like on the schedule. Okay, so it's like they're being told not to take him seriously, or they're being told not to take himself. Like, daddy's just doing this, or daddy is just upset about this, and so there's a lot of innocence behind the way the kids are taking it. It's like they're not really understanding what's going on with him, but it's like it's being asked around amongst like parents, neighbors, people that they like are socializing with that's outside of the family are asking questions to the kids, and they're he has one son or two sons. Did he got one son or two sons? I don't know how many kids. I think they got 4 or 5 kids, but one son or two sons. It's like the girl and the boy is being questioned. The girl and the boy is being questioned, which is North. I know he has North. And then, isn't there a saint or something like that? Or Psalm or something? I thought he had like 2 boys. But it's like a girl and a boy being like asked questions. And a nanny or a woman that is on an assistant, a nanny, or a woman that's on Kim's, sorry, this plane. A nanny or a woman that's on Kim's like team, kind of tries to see how the kids feel about certain things or what they saw, or try to give them a version of what's happening between the mom or something, because I'm seeing that the mom, Kim, is she may kind of go in and out of like depression or not wanting to be bothered, or she can get really quiet sometimes and not really want to talk. Overhearing arguments. So yeah, they're being told like not to take him seriously, or not to, or just forget about this, or so they don't really understand what's going on, taking light of things. So there's a few things happening around the kids, but they don't really understand. It seems that they're going to find out later on what really happened. And the thing about it is everything is being digitalized, so it's crazy. 20 years from now, your kids are going to be able to look back and see what was the first tweet, what was the second tweet, what did mom respond back, what happened in that argument. It's not going to be just a story. It's everything is online. So I feel that in the past, in the future, they'll be able to find out more. But it's like somebody's sneaking in questions to the kids or something. Somebody's sneaking in trying to get information, something like that, to the kids. But they don't really understand what's going on. It's like they don't know. Or someone's trying to like interview them or something, like interview the kids or some shit like that, something like that. Yeah, they're being told that he's getting help or he needs help. Like that's what I get. Cause with this, and I feel like it's Chris Jenner, some of Kim's like people are like the assistant or somebody, nanny or somebody. They're telling them like he has to get help or something like that. And then with the doctor at the bottom of the deck, it's like they have like appointments with him or scheduled like play dates or something like that with him. What are you doing? Why did you sign me out? Okay. I think that's all I wanted to ask. So how is Kim doing? Let's see. Well, I can use this deck. Hey, what are you messing with? What is Kim doing right now? Okay, so how is Kim feeling about Kanye right now. She's not happy. She's looking at him as the enemy, and Kim is doing whatever it takes. She will do whatever it takes. You know what? He gotta be that's all I was gonna say. He gotta be careful because she is going to do whatever it motherfucker takes, and she is doing things behind his back with the legal system. Like the legal system, he like how I was saying earlier, like she could really, really tear him up legally and in the media. She could tear him the fuck up. So I just really, Kanye needs protection. He needs protection. Like Kanye need to come to Haiti. You in Wisconsin, you and all these other places, like you need to come to Haiti. So we can get you right. So we can get you right, okay? Because I'm telling you, Kim is not his motherfucking friend. Her friends ain't his motherfucking friend. And he just needs to, she's handling it differently. He's taking it to the media. She's doing things behind closed doors. Like she's handling it differently. And she, you talking to your friends and you talking to everybody and you sharing screenshots and stuff, but I'm sharing some other things behind closed door to these people that can really do some shit about it. The media can't really do nothing but talk in the comments, but I'm about to really show you, how I can get some stuff done. Under that is the thief. Okay, so conversation, thief. Under that is the wife and the kids. Listen, Kanye needs to be careful because this is something that she can possibly win. She got some lawyers. She got some people involved that has her motherfucking back. They are keeping track of his ass. They are watching the things that he's doing. If he has some mental health history, things on paper, they are gathering those things up. Okay? And something about they can get this information based on the circumstances. That's what I'm hearing. They can get this information regardless of HIPAA based on the circumstances. So, Kanye, baby doll, I'm gonna need you to. She will take your kids she will take it and she will have it where you do not see these kids. Okay. She is not your friend. I don't care what she says. Kim is not your friend. There's some. Okay, how far is she gonna take it? Let me see. How far is she gonna take it? They're gonna get a divorce. Okay. This is the widower card, but no one's dying. She's gonna get a divorce. She's gonna file for a divorce. This may lead Kanye West to start implying, whether it be to other people or on the media, that he may need to be. I need to edit that on this channel. He may need to be on watch. Okay. Because when he's talking about the family, he ain't in love. He knows the power that Kim has, and he can't express it the correct way. He doesn't know how to handle it the correct way. Okay. Kanye. Okay. Kim, if it goes this far, know this: Kim will win. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can't, do you know what I'm saying? I can't do anything because I can't talk to Kanye. I can't talk to Kanye. I can't do anything. I can pray. I can light my candles. I can petition my Lord. I can send some energy to him, but he gonna have to come. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to come. He gonna have to come to Haiti. Um, we do real work over here. We don't just, I'm sending you love and light. And say, no, we do real motherfucking work where we make sacrifices to the motherfucking ancestors and to the fucking spirits to get shit moving and popping. Real protection. So, that's that's the reading. This is what they're saying to him, and this is what he needs to know. I don't know if he'll ever see this, but this is the messages from this is the messages to Kanye, and I just hope something changes within his mind, and his spirit, so we don't have to deal with any catastrophes or anything like that. I'm at 42 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. And if you're really about that life, you would really actually pray for Kanye. Not just type it, do it. Actually pray. Actually write a petition. Actually burn that motherfucker. Actually work with your ancestors and just pray for his mental health at this time. And him having opportunities to express it in a different light, a different manner. And ask for real protection. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. All right.